Diamond Tra, Oba Odi Mema Nkohon Komono, and they only a doctor for a prostrate one says very, very important. Can they quite say would do age 40 and they always a doctor for no almost Muna, almost at age in so cry as a form from 35 going in a session here because it's 30. Now you show prostrate moon says very, very important. And maybe one of the amongst the reasons here catch him say Monkos one share Namonti a fistem, even no, or Pomodon was some teacher. Yɛmfɛn de agro kra ma menka wo sɛ braso sɛ de Mpensenpensenmu bro no kodo pepe sɔre wɔ hanom sei saa dwumadi Kel Chaco toothpaste father ma yaka bidie ne body te abom ana edidi dwuma ɔkwanso nko so saa nso na ɛyɛ menka wo sɛ hometamin ginseng fo so aso ase ɔkwanso nko so ana CD capsules ne CD ointment nso odi bi ɛsasa ne pedua na yɛ wo ya no na afi ebi ma ɔhodin ɔkwanso nko so St Andrews College of Healthcare and remedial school no so one so say kwaso so enti first number 0244 696911 and 0207891004 one as Monday to Friday see emphasize enkomo ya today Mpensenpensenmu no ye fambre wo Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so pay for trust still the national youth organizer. And I'm sure, say, idea or say, Jinana Martina, Cinema Huni Mobonamasa Atuamano, the National Youth Organizer for the NDC, what's not say Pablo, na Dodona friend, but officially, lawyer George Opare Addo and Atnasi. Come Mameka say another lawyer, also Hanem say, unknown National Communications Director for the MPP, Ira. Dedwana Ibra Boabia Sama lawyer ya Boabin Asamwa and also Atnaswa Aquaba. Bibiana Nekwaso.
You would do.
When I'm so boko.
You would do, and your boko, sir.
You saw to Kakra.
Yanni a dominam. Na a dominina, and you be a nidaswo, and in Sabecana precope. And you be a conodia, and in Sabecana precope. Until your namna, Yabuch and Quay Conodia. We de ya ebibedi anim ebibedi achi bedi mfimfin enti ye nyina ye ekọ ani ji wom si ye ekọ
ba dodo na ahokekan ne oma setena mu ye die ne enwuma sem ne apodun sem te sen
menyi ni se sesene dodo sa e wo se bibia ne yeteda ne ye hwe ye man Ghana e bi free a ye ekọ na se ye adwen se Bibia and ye free in Chisabia, free near the chamber be a year conwa. I am sure near Nisabria in Kakra. Near Koyi pa. Not a ne, about COVID so because you COVID now would the and so your 2 year bus is here. COVID in Shishano. A can your bottom cratch and your video. If you say, Obia no a sim, will be a hotel for fro, or funny pergum, and no one pa, you of return by you, young Sika. Ananka afini di so no afini wasa di sika hyem o wabi hotel num afa nipa agum na covid pim no na sa nipa ni nyina o so mom kotena fie efse nipa meda hotel ho a ontimi ntuaka na nipa na no ye adwuma o hotel ho no a covid ntiema na kotena fie no sebe kopim se covid be brasia me ye hu se afi die enye hu biem no ne ho kire no efse obedidi obedum nimba ebeko school ne yiri beko dwom enti niema bi wo ho ha eduru bi ne ho badodo no kakra e wo so okọ pharmacy ana hospital enti ne ho ba kire no kakra aban ebeboa no nso aban ntimi mboa ne nkopem aban ebema no electricity atene so electricity ye man free no mfie miense ne yesu yantum nsuo aban ma ne kakra ba bi ho kra ma na aduane kakra nanso ni nyina so sa the bank school fees akola na dru free SHS ontua niema bi wo ho aban de so na sene enso ne yiri di dwa aban ma ne bosia kakra.
Okay, so uhwemu a mo mfie num a mawura mu a mo beko mo nsia so yi mo motimi ahia Ghana for halfway in terms of nyoma mo de tu dwa se esan se abmanyoko ano ho kanene modern bato si wo ba ko mienu miensa enan mu no sa komo amune Ghana for the very social contract no o hwa mu hia Ghana for halfway ana mo hia Ghana for halfway ana mo be hia Ghana for halfway
megidi pa se awurade adom nti yɛtumi ahyia Ghana for halfway abroso ne America ne saa ne se Ghana for how kɛseɛ bi wɔ hɔ pa yɛate afiri hɔ na wo how bi wɔ hɔ a yɛte firi hɔ a na sɛbe ugina wana so wie a na no onsa kan wie nti bi ana afa ne se ɛte hɔ daa na afi wani da so asan apagya saa na nipa yɛ nyina yɛte me metie saa na metie nti hwɛ nneɛma na ha yɛn pa yɛka sɛ yɛbɛsiesie dum so ɛnɛ kanea ne si so kanea no esi so kanea no woyɛ baba woyɛ hairdresser woyɛ welder ɛhawo a wopia a onsa bɛka anhwɛ a wobɛfa sika akɔ dwuma mu a kanea nti wontimi nya adwuma na wabɔ ka wontimi mafie wo di freezer nneɛma a wo mu bɛsɛ moto bɛhye wobɛtɔ moto na atoa so wobɛgya ɛtɔ na watu store mu ɛnɛ saa haw no nyinaa atwa nti nipa bebree ɔmo Ghana ha sɛbio ɔmo adwuma no ɛfa bodwa fitafoɔ welderfoɔ magazinefoɔ friends hairdressers painters sprayers ɔmo nyinaa ɔmo ho han wɔ mo saa kwan no so kanea ne si so a ɛnhyɛ da mbɔ mo ka ɛmoro so afei school sem every 207 campaign na Addo ka sɛ meba mo nyinaa mo mako school no obeba mo akɔ no ɛyɛ sika no a ɛbɛka mo bottom no kwantia wo free SHS na yɛ ka no ɛyɛ sika na ɛbɛka wo bottom no kwantia na mmom no daachi no akɔla no ɛbɛpagya abusua no ɛsɛ nimdeɛ ɛyɛ sika ɛne wiase no nimdeɛ ɛyɛ sika ɛnyɛ adonko asɛ obɛkoto ɛnyɛ agudi abetu no fam akoton adi ɛyɛ nimdeɛ a wode bɛsakyera nneɛma wode bɛfete nneɛma ne ade nti si yɛ ma yɛ nkɔda ne nimdeɛ a mfie keka kɔ bɛyɛ mfie aduonu ɛda yɛ anim yi mfie dumienu kɔ aduonu ɛda yɛ anim no bon sɛ Ghana yɛhyɛ brɛ ɛsesa ɛfsɛ nipa ne nya nimdeɛ a na afɛ ɔno afa ne ho adwen na ɔno ade ne sɛ keka ka kɔ nneɛma bi ho na opagya ne ho a obɛpagya ne yɔnko na afei akɔyɛ sɛ sikasɛm no ɛbrase kyɛn sɛ nka ɔbɛti n'ani ahwɛ aban na aban ntimi ɛnhwɛ no.
Okay, so let George Parade remember also, but me per se, I'm just looking at the front page of the Daily Statesman this year as against the NDC press conference and communications, National Communications Officer here. The general statement is the fight against corruption. NDC amanyo kuno ni nipa binumu insusuye se. Enaya mujina aswa mode babe wura mamu. Se ku amoba ku ahia atia ketase hye no ene proye no. Saa nan no afede mu eye mmere ede ba. Amhwe ni maswa. Wa so say MPP deflates NDC propaganda as desperate efforts to cover up 2 billion Ghana cedi Septon fraud crumbles. Well, why paid what the NDC say? Anamo nipe wo mamanyu kunum no mo shield omo from the corruptible acts of my rather than you are choosing to just highlight there say the enunti na me issue about bi control nchen.
Nema mi edi kan ketase hye ne proye no NDC fo hu se aban ye adwuma na omo ka se ketase hye ne proye na nche se ketase hye ne proye ebi ne sesese omo tiatia mu se aban akoto $100 million PPEs na ketase hye ne proye emire ya yetimu yi aban ehwen ye nyina aban ehye Ghana fo adwuma mu omo ye ene Ghana companies be sanitizers na say nkrofo benya adwuma ye ebetu omuka companies be PPEs mask ne ade na che so mafa nipa adwuma mu a ebetu omuka na sa ban to sa ne ma no e de ama health workers e de ama educational sector e de ama different sectors NDC force omhu sika no omani e boss a e corrupt so ene yet nam wiase epe vaccines ato you say your economy ne kese no pa na akogina enipa eban bo enye se uhu bibia na wa hase etiatem corruption na saa nyina so na NDC forwo enti de yeye kan se omakwa aban mu da omuni maban hyehyeye sebe se obe ketase hye ne pro bi na wo gidi se omampanyi wo nyini ni se obedi akira wo ni masoye a obekọ ombeye se adwuma na mawo saa so ye na anya omadwuma yi a wo betimi ne omatentam na ntiatiamu no kwane de ye wogidie bi se saa septin ade ya ba yi a free na wotwi a awie apie London na omyem hye omo ho efise saa de no as ye more sukura nso e ade bi a e wo ho kese pa 2 billion 1.2 billion dollars was sign contract say what they kwaya de ye be twam yetimi di 4.5 million dollars na ye o my the difference is 26,000%. 26,000%. Okay, and what you know, most are court to London, say more 478 million. Munye ejuma. Na court abagu. Na sa asem no, komo ye tin list tin na komo di aka ho. Ti na make sa asem na eba no. E free ni free London abedura eba no. Ho yem hihye e wi om. E so man ya tra ma me fami o, ma hu so pese okọ opare ho. Honorable. Ya tra ntiatiamu. Ye MPP die. Ye gidi se Sebi, enye obi owo MPP no esrobofo. Ne agidi zo se enye obi owo NDC mo na sebi. Dwim ne kata se ne proye adokro no. Enti se Ghana ye kode a ye nsese nsene so. Aban ben na din hihye ye kase papa aba. Ai bitim bia ko dwim ne kata se ne proye. Eno na pese mo omanhene. Wo no o da Ghana fo ano. Wo nyina ha. Wo se kan twa ha. Nti wo se kan twa ha no. Baby yedru ye adwen ni se NDC fo no ko mfie nwotwe nti ye o mo se mfie nwotwe die Ghana fo aye o ma dwen se o yesesa na mfie nwotwe nti ye hase ye ntiantiamu emmosi mo dawuro se we corrupt en na be ma Ghana fo adwen abaso se wo anya nyehwe ATS na so o mo nko na se ATS aso na se o so bi corrupt wo de enje na waya wo be.
Okay, Judge Parado, I'm sure so you know before about this matter of corruption, so it was about 5 years stewardship. But what actually said there's hope. They are not able to satisfy at the goal, but there's hope. Maybe of the bus naturally, and that's all.
I mean, cheer with cheer for a man of pay. My money you be who say you are yabo abenti hanomo. Nana not the na o tugu Ghana for. Juma cheer the castle on ye and all ye. And Juma dia sending sase on ye. And man amanu kwenti. Yes. And all ye. It's you know. And ye me.
Yeah.
But about him say ye PV studio hanoma. Na share Ghana for 10 pe. Na be some say. Kroni mu say. Na be some say social contractor ye ne MPP amanyoko ne sign ye 2017 ababisi na eto sign amane mini started cause say about the fixed dum so say when ye bi ama wa ase a me bo me kro no na go capture so ma fixed dum so no a kire so we ba yi na situation say na tie megawatt say ne de kan ho obi owo Ghana hanoma o kano kre bia nim say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and a fixed doom so and obi azu say doom so was not John Mahama's problem na doom so a problem abanya ababe kwatwa mu nyina entu ho na mu bia nti na investment na wo say ye e wo energy sector nim ne yanye and a nyina ba be pie emra na president Mahama e president so o shegana forbo so obe fix it. So unim the technicalities of energy sector now would mean for 1 year in thermal plant in ye. But in 4 years, you generation about the count. I ne you what excess capacity and then to me exporting me among other countries. I mean, young brother main situation. So young men people focus they are quick to blame everything on COVID. Now the question maybe said was that not Ghana economy in 2019 before COVID, my economy not the same. Their best economic indicators, because before best performance in the economy.
2017.
2017.
The figures were good.
The figures were good. You know why? Because in 2017, no economic policy, gestation period for economic policy, yet 1 year. In 2017 figures no munya no. It was because of policies inherited from 2016 into 2017. Because clearly in 2017, or passe the budget, it was March May. There is no way within that time. The policies no ebe swamba, and I say obenya infrastructure. So I do beto ye.
There's a good idea the money 50cc.
I do beto ye. When we talk about corruption, Sabi, the first thing I will say, yeah, NDC for and the SNP for a corrupter. Internationally, what is the world saying about the corruption issues? Transparency International, over the years, Omona, you credit you with coming out with indexes on corruption perception. The worst performance of this country, the worst performance on issues of corruption, you are recording at the Kufa Dubai. You are recording at the Kufa Dubai. And it's so sad, say, no sector of the economy and must spend from corrupt actions. So, yeah, Kasa say 100 million. The NDC have not said anywhere, say, PP is on 100 million corruption. Yeah, can they say? Mukoji almost 1 billion. Covered ever from IMF and the World Bank. More audited accounts after a year. Nagana this year because you how COVID relief no, mama supplier and mama appropriative funds no. More audited accounts no na kaye nyina ye hu no auditor general dey report about beto no mo. Na ye hu say bia PP is a to way. Me nyini so be ka say mo ye corrupt. But the way mo pese mo be audited accounts, and no auditor general dey dan no honum kra. Accounts of so or started audited accounts. What happened? And the commentary there and the course. Omahine. You can say you best start your incidences that SU or my muhanoma. The biggest corrupt scandal in Ghana, PDS. Of course, yes. Omahine.
That's why a lawyer who follow process.
Omahine.
But would they just take what is about PDS? Take off the political cap.
Mene can say about 1.2 billion of revenue collected. PDS for collecting it. Nobody has account of that funds. Omahine, when the vice president, knowing very well, say me cut tender, and I me demand the man, and I me be Jimmy be on chain. Now your conditions are also meeting. Before I send the idea, then amount. Now yes, some condition where the condition president. Omahine, it is wrong. It is not done anywhere in this world. Make over Bobosia ewo bank. Bank ne ba be mauska. Bank ne say Jessica ni wie e kira sa na ode. Isi hu na so di besi ho no ode aba. Omahine oti pani se bi we apart from NPP aban so. Document na say your bank guarantee. Aye yin enim say with a year of that nature. Transaction of that nature. And no ne betimi a secure transaction ni year. Your damn bank guarantee, you know, every year insurance guarantee. Apart from say insurance guarantee, you know, you check insurance now yesterday. Until say, almost share BM say, you restructure shares. Now new partners, emblem. Now original partners, they got someone put in and say about catcher and say insurance guarantee in Impono was taken, it was fraud, and then baby almost GP and Impono. The people didn't have the power to do so. Imagine how many years near PDS by? Why not action? Those who procure some fraudulent documents, no, at the buyer, no, who has punished them. Ghana, 1.2 billion revenue. PDS are collecting under the disguise of managing your electricity, no. Says it cannot work for. All these incidences, nothing have happened. Now for Yembra, sector by sector. Many workers say, our health minister is still at post. Nobody knows why.
But what's your problem with that?
Imagine, he's a lawyer sitting.
No, but what's your problem with that?
Say, oh yeah, government official. Now we'll be before a parliamentary select committee. Now we'll be transfer perjury.
No. Why is the perjury?
Oba be transfer.
So definitive. Wasn't me.
Say, have you paid any money? Now we'll be catching and say, you interest it can be a Emma supplier, no. Minister of State. You interest it can be a man supplier, no. Now later on, it is established. Say, I don't know how catching the interest can impose, no. Now I buy a TSK. I'm a supplier, no. and almost 7 months after payments, under emergency certificate, a drone about Kumpumedu Krumanuma. What do you call that action, Minister? If it's not perjury, what else do you ascribe to it? Lying under oath before the whole country. Then you come to the various corruption scandals I hit your mind with. Yet to Krumanum, and they're setting up tax force there, and they quit here, Galamsey. You're confiscating over 500 excavators. And the excavators, not one single person. What is the state of the investigations? Until further tips, everybody say, MPP penny for any minister, Kwakushia, I more agree on how say better excavators. No.
True. It's not true.
Pablo,
it's not true.
No, but why?
Pablo, it's not true. Pablo, it's not true.
No. But once let us speak to what the picture is. But
where are the 500 excavators?
And the
but we had a tape of senior. The party yes,
Pablo, we didn't find out.
Yes, I heard the tape, but it doesn't make it conclusive.
Did we not hear the voices of the tape?
No, Mitchell said you no doubt about that.
So we listen.
But lawyer, I won't even conclude. I'll not pick you as an NDC national youth organizer on this matter. Because
the truth
you are
is
being
that
conclusive. We
listen to the we listen.
I have no problem. I have listened to the tape. But I cannot be conclusive. That based on that tape, it's a perception.
Based on that tape, where are the 500 excavators? Were the excavators not confiscated? Excavators no.
It's questionable.
Excavators no. Excavators no. And I take the bar on it. And trauma, but Ghana for excavators no way.
Pablo.
Even fertilizers have not been spared.
The
planting for food fertilizers.
Fertilizers now, I'm not for smuggle the truck Ghana shares.
But
no, it's not about
before
you have MPP people. The what to make it beautiful is that MPP 4 so no must smuggle at the end. But a lot of Ghanaians are involved in this business.
Including NDC for
smuggling business.
Fertilizer, it's
worrying because
it's a national
against us. So secure woman doors. They also be we are the fertilizer the try share cotton. We should all be vigilant in some of this.
Pablo, wait one second. Pablo, on the issue of corruption, there are two incidences.
Yeah.
President Akufo-Addo and Mahmoud Badwam, His Excellency Vice President.
Okay.
The first one was the American innovation contracts. Finally, my president he was deceived. And the second one, Japan royalties.
Okay.
The circumstances surrounding Japan. I describe the president as the mother serpent and a mother serpent of corruption. Oh, your penny, that's in Kodari Nanka. That's the one that is why obediently can't me and convince him say President Akufo-Addo and corrupt and I say corruption of course for now by me in the movie. The way we're emboldening people involved in corrupt acts. The way or not as presidents, what claim for whilst investigations are even ongoing, has all chances. For instance, Emrana Alfred Obin ever bust. We've been paying our issues in AC. When investigations was ongoing, Obakaya Ebaya and Energy Minister and set up committee. The committee named Yoma Juma. And our president called Kasa or baby, a fast assembly. Clearly that statement alone compromises the investigation. Two different reports in the PFE, Sabos reports anymore. The first report that came from the BNI so-called declared said there was no wrongdoing. But the original report from the ministry, found out said Alfred Obi and his team there was some wrongdoing on how Omu disposing of which of the reports were we going to?
The original report from the ministry.
We have the BNA report, and then we have
the ministry's report.
Yes,
the ministry's report.
So which one are you relying on now?
And I'm the BNI reports came way earlier. But a mere incident, you see,
yeah.
Minister of the Ethics Committee. And the committee was made up of technical people.
Did the committee sit?
The committee, they came out with how did they come out with the reports?
Okay, for
how did they come out with the report?
For this number.
So nobody.
No, you have time. No, this is not the right.
Nobody anywhere can convince any Ghanaian and say this government is not corrupt. And then they
so on the matter of corruption, you are not
satisfied. They have lost about even in Transparency International a ratio as the worst in the history of this country.
Okay, what we are saying.
Me pese anope ye nyina yete asiese enye kasa no afa we corrupt no hono ene ye see corruption pese yete asie pa niema na waka ni nyina no oba MPP mu a ekina me ye nhyiamu
one kasa ko say fertilizer won say
fertilizer mama sase influence
specifics ni entie ho
ejapa ebesi ne obie ni ho a waka bone kura wo ejapa mu amidu no kan ye no a ogya ne tumi ne na hoɔden to ho no amidu se bibi wo mu anka wo se otimi ye ho adwuma ogya na hoɔden ne tumi wo de o kan se mother serpent of corruption de na che se mother serpent of corruption de ne wo ejapa mu na ye corrupta wanti ne ho se ogya to ho ne ebetimi asan ba parliament ama o masiesie nti ejapa no mde ye dede no am si president ye corrupt de e pa na ne wo mo ni bibia wo mka fertilizer eyade edi ye nya fritete a ye ti enkwa enne ye de digitization e hyemu a ne ye twere farmers din ne ye di electronic attract fertilizer no enne che se MPP ye hu bibi e se nye MPP for the fertilizer smuggling by NDC for na ma fertilizer smuggling akoso saa omo ankrofo dim tintiman ya chi omo mpanyimfo wom enso ne ye de ye hu bibi. That's the difference. MPP, NDC, TTM corruption. Ye no, ye hu bibi. Nti ene no, ye digitize fertilizer distribution. Sa na digitize fuel distribution. Ama bunkering num ni niam na NDC bre so ate se nyina akofom.
Na ekoso no.
Because na ekoso no, ene akofom. Afi se electronically no, wo de ade ni gumu a, obetimi atena baabi.
No hwe eko.
Na wo hwe de eko. Nti boa ema yeyi tableau mami kasa tableau mami oh tableau briko ena pajira sema okan ya efise panyin betra ho no na so ya no se bre na omutoto na no no nim processor sika yatia nti adena e wona wo kan sa no afa ne sa wona wo kan sa no afa ne sa na ye asem we bra ye nko mu nhwe ye mimi ye lawyer afum me Pablo wo se okohwe PFM no minister de ye adwuma provision bi wo mu a exempt health emergencies, public safety emergencies. Only say public ibia no emraya nhihye anything else of right no there are exemptions. Exemptions to protect public health and public safety no. This is na minister na ye no. It can come under that under the PFM. What you say? Ye nyina ye nhwe. Enti minister na be ka che yen say ogina nkrani mu na no otutu nkrani. Nene ogina wanim ka say me na minim se sabre no maye. Na ya bechiri mu a o se pageant ene mu mo PDS when the twam na do dan kwaku fado
abansi after due diligence
they are in court abansi after due diligence president Akufo-Addo and be twam nti na we dey kase president Akufo-Addo PDS were corrupt see e kase yi say sikasem na o mo kan bia na duru ba bia wo se ye Mpensenpensenmu na nkrofo 40 dem ewo court PDS ni aban ni ECG ejina court aye kase yi ehwe kwan a ombetimi asiesie asem na afiri ho no nti no kre PDS no ekodi nkrofo bi ho efiri ECG ekodi PDS ho no kre nhyeso a na wo ho se ebiribi ye nwie a abrofo no be form sika akọ nti no na wo se emia ye ni ye abrofo no ka ho ene ye wie report mi no e bai no abrofo no se boni bia nko so wan kan sa report no ana orefi Pablo orefi report no
koso
abrofo ni se boni bia nko so ye mom nya omadwuma na nado na si chinchinia the akoso it's ya Ghana man into watcham NCC now to me better as a PDS a biggest corruption scandal the corruption scandal anyway yeah man what was one and biggest corruption scandal 2017 IMF also more policies more 2 minutes beyond more journey IMF o man panyin that your mama was happy the bre abedi monim abedi nkuguo okogina simo si ye nko watu ya fosi ye nko IMF tie the IMF ka fa 2016 2017 IMF article 17 consultation omo doctor omo malam omo pharmacist omo pastor omo bibia ni IMF tie the IMF ka fa omo me kan 2 sentences pe created persistent imbalances. We're 2017 article 4 IMF consultation. No more me person created persistent imbalances and contributed to high inflation, exchange rate volatility, and unfavorable debt dynamics. Now listen to the part I want you to hear. The new government, that is the Addo government, thus faces significant challenges, including a large fiscal slippage that occurred in 2016. Addressing these challenges calls for an ambitious adjustment and reform agenda. Yeah, the adjustment and reform agenda ne buy. And you stabilize the economy early into 2017. And the statistics are all there. Go and read the 2017 media review. Statistics ni now, figures ni now. Na adaji ni hentino. I can just quote this short paragraph. In the end, it's ni bet na say, oh no, yeah, Juma 20. More the hospital. O da IMF hospital ya the insurance uso where the policy ma bibi esesa
okay
yeah ba mami rabo kan ma me bi ampese me wrap up energy dum sa do kroyen nkrofo ye operation no magu obi fridge yahye ye ka kire mo se ade no nya generation kwa yesika mo de beto fa nwagu mfidie ne wo hodo mupo na sa mfidie na ye adwuma am be repair sa mfidie na ye adwuma abra mo de bi ka ho obu nu yagu wo maso ma om si yo ye charge phone do motia ye charge phone do motia na etwe ade no West Africa gas pipeline ade de nsem hunu bebre enana ye da esumu now wa am peska entua e ka na ye de wo Nigeria gas nti omutwa gas one pesika anto fango am me gumfidie na wo hoda de na wo namoa ne se wo tata nkrofo sign contract se ye mesisi generating plant ene sa generation plants na mukosi no e ka e dia brain take or pay yen ye buy ya pesika e di to fango a repair de wo ho no ene de beto ye ne de ye nyanye ye no so ya san ne o makotena se ye momo ya sa ka ne beba beto yeso no yentimi nti energy sector ne de nyame ani mie MPP fo na ye beso mu ene yesiesi ye gya ye chima adwoma ama ne ye san gya ye chima no a kan ya ne bedum ye yemfom so koto aba madwom ma so betina mai so kan ya no ebedum
Pablo Ghana ni na otie wo no say the akana no kribie ni
oh ye
oh of course
what want me so want me to feel well no
obi biara
me baba friend don't want me to feel well
obi biara will appreciate the situation na Ghana wo and say you be kind of crash here ho a ye nyina ye gitum say na e was say fix it so once and for all now say enough generation. Once population grows, once population grows, now there is a more generation capacity. That present Mama has fixed. All I'm telling this NPP administration is say I want to Ghana this year April. Yes, I obviously IMF. We never can say IMF. I must have Jessica.
MPP.
Of course, yes. On country,
oh, not on the basis of
this is moment to cover the economics. This is
everything about we capture Ghana this year. Everything about we capture Ghana this year. They've done the opposite. I'm buying now in debt stock 126 billion, and I'm not gonna say. Yeah, I'm 130 something billion.
But you know, but you know the reasons.
What are the reasons? What are the reasons? What are the reasons? You're bobosia into recurrent expenditure. A basic knowledge. Say, Oko Bobosia, you invest in capital expenditure.
Building
All
our
the
schools,
capital expenditure
the
projects.
human resource, capital expenditure.
Pokwasi interchange, IMPP, President Waduko Commission here. A Kajon Mama Sika
In Eurojet hospitals, and then Kanko Fosika.
It is not part. It is not part. It is not part of Omo.
Design no 40.
Pokwasi interchange and come.
Pokwasi interchange. Yes, son here no 40 and yet that's for
all the major projects.
Okay, man need to be making a point.
All the major projects are more. We buy Ghana from the money say yeah major project. You know it's John Mama just one. So the multi-million question maybe say when they say over 130 billion now on my borrow. Then on the year. You borrow any try you. They borrow into recurrent expenditure. You borrow you find your parties, you go KK party in Niema. That is what they've reduced our economy to. The perception and the realities of hardship. President Mahama and
that was a misreporting from Joy. No, I catch it.
Or no say President Mahama and I'm not catching Ghana for some
President Mahama. Can I no credit?
I'm who studio here. My cameraman, your mom.
You said the song. Joy FM for the
I did better off.
The beer who may have been Mekako Jina Ghana.
Papa, you won't control it.
Why? What is your point?
Online. Joy online.
Oh,
so headline I will go to
know. Go to headline.
I told him the Oka. Pablo, did you also say? Pablo,
I'll say.
Pablo, did you
okay. On for the voice in wrong. I'll say, President Mama. I want
of course.
And I will be it's the
but there's an admission of said times are tough. And the times are tough no has a reason.
Yeah, someone say, and yeah, John Mahama, and yeah, what you know, His Excellency John Mahama, and then I'm not catching
desperate propaganda.
I want you
desperate propaganda. Desperate. Yes, press conference. We need to see in the
sometimes, oh, we must say,
okay, so from President Obuo to the auntie, former President Musica, to the auntie, Kwabena was a happy 70th birthday to Mrs. Victoria Sapon, former administrator, Silicon Valley School, from Obuo, Aso, Abbott, and the entire Addo family. So, Mama, Vic, happy birthday. And family. Meda Pablo, Meda Yawabena, 2 layers today on the show. Meda Omasi P.
Pablo.
Adoma. Thank you so much.
Papa.
Okay, so that was it.